all right, here we go again from the Arctic Northeast. My goodness, it is cold out there for you folks watching in Hawaii. I know you thumb your noses at us, but it's really been nasty. So I figured our first tune, Blue Skies. Well, guess what? The skies are blue out there and it's still cold. But anyway, 1926, Irving Berlin wrote that song, and I think it was kind of a last-minute song for a particular show, but I'm not really sure. Something to that effect. So we are here ready. Well, I wouldn't say if we're ready to go or not, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Get my hands warm up. All right, this next tune. Now, this song could be a Jeopardy, the TV show Jeopardy. Could be a Jeopardy question, because the answer would be 240,000. What does that mean? Well, that's How High the Moon. Oh, I'm a cut up. So the song is How High the Moon, obviously 1940 or so. And it did come from a show, and a fellow named Les Paul, great guitar player, but he was also into engineering and that type of thing, and so he did the first idea of what we call layering. And of course his wife was Mary Ford, and this is one of the tunes they did, and what he would do was lay down the guitar track, and then Mary Ford would sing the song. And then he'd go back with another input, and Mary Ford would sing a harmony. Then they go back and she'd sing a harmony to a harmony, and then they would have, it sounded like, Les Paul and Mary Ford quartet, but just one person doing it all. And I guess they didn't last too long together as man and wife. They divorced, and the word in the street is she died very young, in her early 50s. So, little dedication to Les Paul and Mary Ford. How High That Moon? Here we go. How high the moon? If anybody ever asks you, tell them Coach Dave told you. It's 240,000 miles. Might take you a little while to get there, but anyway. Well, this next song is kind of interesting. This song I did not play for many years. There was a personal issue that happened with somebody, with another musician on this song, and I said, the heck with it, I'm not going to play the foolish thing. But I've been playing it off and on recently. The song was written in 1954 or so. Now in 1962, 61, 62, that era, a fella named Tony Bennett. Remember Tony Bennett, great vocalist? Well, unfortunately, his career was going downhill fast at that time. So he actually got his son to start, booking him and resurrecting his career. And he recorded a song, and I bet you all know where we're going with this. Had a huge, huge, huge hit on it. And he would, I guess every year they would have him come back to a little city out in California and sing this song. Of course, it's called I Left My Heart in Toledo? No, San Francisco. Here we go. Left My Heart in San Francisco. Antonio Di Benedetto, known as Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett, 1962-ish. Actually, the little town just above this town or city that we taped these shows in, Tony Bennett's piano player was from there, yeah. And I guess he asked for a raise, and Tony said, nay, nay. So he said, nay, nay, I'm gone. And but I think I met him once. Nice young fellow, I don't know what he's doing now. All right, we're going to go back to, somewhere around 1940. My favorite big band is the Duke Ellington Orchestra. Around 1940, he hired another piano player. Billy Strayhorn was his name. Now, wait a minute. Playing piano backing up Duke playing piano was like backing up Tom Brady. You're not going to play. Well, come to find out, Billy Strayhorn was also a great songwriter, so he and Duke collaborated on many, many tunes. Now, Billy Strayhorn got to New York and he said, Duke, how do I get to your place? Duke had a place up in Harlem. And there was a brand new subway train at that time, and Duke said, take the A train. So Billy Strayhorn decided, well, that's a good name for a song. Maybe I'll write a tune, call it Take the A Train. And he did, and it was a big hit. So Duke and he collaborated. I think he did most of the work on this particular song. Now, Lawrence Welk, remember Lawrence Welk did more to throw the accordion in the crapper than anybody. But anyway, one night, he never rehearsed the orchestra during the week. He just went in when the show and just waved the stick at him, you know. So I guess he was reading off the teleprompter, and he says, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play Take a Train. Oh, boy. Anyway, here we go. Take the A Train. Hope that train's not coming right through the studio here. My goodness. All right. Well, this next tune, I wish I had a nickel for every time I played this tune, especially in, shall we say, the olden days. Pretty tune, pretty tune. Remember the old show, All in the Family, with Archie Bunker and Edith and Meathead and all those people? Well, as you know, if you watch that show, Edith considered herself quite the vocalist, and she could play a little piano. So she told Archie she's going to play the song Funny Butt. And he says, what? She's going to play Funny Butt. So you know, Archie, you just went out in the kitchen, got a beer. And so she came back in, and, yeah, we're going to play Funny Butt. He says, Edith, what's Funny Butt? She says, you know, the words are, I'm in the mood for love, funny butt when you're near me. So she called the tune Funny Butt. But I'm in the mood for love is the tune. By the way, guys, this isn't a very good pickup line, you know, just, yeah. I'm in the mood for love. I'm in the mood for love. Here we go. Do I have the right buttons pushed? There we go. In the Mood for Love, great old standard from 1935, I believe it was. So no, I wasn't back there that time. But one of the old standards, what they call the old standards. Well, we're getting down near the end of our time. This next tune, you don't hear a lot today. 1924. It's called Amapola. What? Amapola. Now, I guess originally it was recorded in Spanish, and I guess Amapola is a word for poppy, P-O-P-P-Y. So I don't know how they wrote a song about a poppy, but the words, you know, Amapola, my pretty little poppy, you know, they say, well, there it is, folks. So let's do a little bit of Amapola. My Pretty Little Poppy. Now, you might have noticed something in that song. Didn't sound quite like the original. I substituted a couple of chords and notes because I like it better, but that doesn't mean it's right or better, but as far as I'm concerned, it's better. So, well, that just about wraps up our day today. Now, if you heard a couple of squeaks and squawks, you see all these little tabs here is how I change the sound. Now, I've been all week messing around with the straps because the straps just don't hold the accordion on. They position it and everything. Just this morning, I put a whole new, different set of straps on. So every once in a while, I can't see where I'm going over here, and I hit the wrong one, and it squeaks and squawks. So if there were too many squeaks and squawks, I do apologize for that. But I do want to thank y'all for watching, listening anyway. So, and you know what I'm going to say? Bring those young'uns in, bring them in. They never hear tunes like Amapola or I'm in the Mood for Love. Music they're not subjected to during these times. So, and of course, the big guy behind the glass. If I sound good, it's up to him. If I don't sound good, it's, well, you know, the straps or whatever. I'll find some excuse. So thank you all again for listening, watching, tuning in, however it is you get this little extravaganza. So let's take it home a little more Amapola.